From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your morning update.
Your weekend weather update is made possible by Caltrans District 2.
Hey folks, good morning. We finally made it to the last weekend of 2023. It's kind of hard to believe actually saying that. Yeah, we're actually finally approaching the end of the year. Of course, the next couple days it'll be 2024. Now, what are we dealing with today? Not quite as bad as yesterday. We had that storm system really moving through in a bigger way over the last, I would say, 12 to 18 hours. Today looking a little bit better though. Mostly cloudy conditions, 50s in the valley, widespread 40s and clouds, maybe even a few lingering showers across the area out towards Siskiyou and Modoc County. East Mountain struggling to get out of the 40s there as well. Taking a look along the coast, very similar situation. Some very scattered showers, mostly overcast conditions, perhaps even a little drizzly across the North State through today. Widespread 50s there, headed a little bit inland. Very similar situation there as well. If we take a look at the futurecast next 24 hours, you can kind of visualize in a more widespread way what we're talking about here. Now, yesterday, like I said, was a lot worse than today. That doesn't mean today is going to be perfectly dry and a fantastic day, not by any stretch of the imagination, but we're definitely improving. We're not going to be seeing those huge widespread kind of thunderstorm chances, right? You see what I'm talking about though, across the area, scattered showers here. You can see even in some areas, might be some upper level snow, but widespread, we're not seeing any heavy rain. I think most of us are going to be under this big old cloud deck for the next several hours, perhaps some drizzle across the area. I think there's still going to be some moisture because we're still getting moisture wrapping around this low pressure system. That's why we're still seeing those shower chances through today. And frankly, I think we hold those kind of scattered shower chances into tonight as well. But again, they're not particularly widespread. Do I think we're going to be totally dry today? No, I don't think that, but I don't think it's going to be quite as rambunctious, for lack of a better word, as it was yesterday, as the main brunt of that line of storms, which we did see some thunder when all said and done with it. I don't think it's going to be anything like that, not today. Now, as we head into the big picture, I do think we get into a more active pattern though. So these kind of scattered shower chances here, we can deal with that, right? That's not a big deal. I think we get a little more widespread precipitation in the big picture as we're heading deeper and deeper into the work week. Let me show you what I'm talking about. And I do want to mention, by the way, the work week is going to be 2024. So technically, I guess you could say I'm talking about the new year, right? That's going to be next year, for lack of a better word. I'm that good of a forecaster. I can forecast out in next year, right? Unbelievable. Anyways, I'll stop with the dad joke. Let's just go ahead and get on with the forecast. All right, so big picture. That's going to be the system off behind me here. That's pushing east with time here. Notice Tuesday and into Wednesday, you start to see some blue across the North State. I think the snow level is going to be lowering down just a little bit because we get some Arctic air, some cooler air with this system. Again, that's Tuesday into Wednesday here. That pushes east there. Snow levels in the 4,500 to maybe even 4,000 foot vicinity. A little bit of a break towards the end of the week, Thursday into Friday. One after another, we get into this wave train type of system towards Friday, towards Saturday. What I can tell you is this. We're getting into this more active pattern. What I can't tell you are specifics. So if you see these people hyping it up, we're going to get 20 inches of snow everywhere on this system on Friday. Listen, don't worry about that. There's going to be a lot of hype on this social media. There always is, especially when we get into these more active patterns. Just stay with Weather NorCal where you can get more reliable information. Of course, me and Mike will keep you updated as these systems evolve, and they will. They will evolve in some pretty big ways over the next 7 to 10 days. But what I can tell you is this, and of course Mike was mentioning this yesterday, there is pretty decent agreement on this time frame here, starting Tuesday into Wednesday, a little bit of a break Thursday, and then back into it Friday and Saturday. This time frame here, we have a good several systems coming through. Snow levels are decreasing. This much is true. We're going to get snow levels down. We're going to get widespread precipitation. That's about all we want to say for now because it's so far out. But looking promising for snow lovers, especially across the North State. And of course, for the rest of us, well, if you had any concerns of a drought, why would you, right? We have some plentiful precipitation inbound over the next 7 to 10 days. Now, forecast highs as we head through today, widespread 50s along the coast. That cloud cover is really keeping us kind of insulated. We're going to keep those upper 50s in the valley as well, with maybe a few scattered showers here and there, perhaps some drizzle through the morning. Eastern mountains in Siskiyou County, 30s and 40s across the area, lower 40s there in Modoc County as well. We'll start to taper off those rain chances as we head towards Modoc County and really east of I-5 as well. And frankly, I don't even think the chances are that high in the valley either, to be quite honest with you. Now, this is the time frame we're watching for those lowering snow levels. As mentioned, we're starting to get those cooler temperatures across the area. So you can see as we head through the next several days, 4,500 foot by Tuesday. That system plows through Wednesday, 4,000 feet. By the next one, you might even see some 3,000s creeping in there. So yes, we are getting that Arctic air in. Notice those 40s sticking around up in Siskiyou County and Modoc County, and that's going to be pretty widespread too. I think for all of us, those temperatures are going to be going down. Check out the valley. We'll be going through the 50s. and down through the 50s here, and I think that's what we're going to kind of hold there, right? So we are getting a little bit cooler air. We're not going to be seeing any of those widespread upper 60s anymore or anything like that. Take a look at Red Bluff. You see those mid to even lower 50s returning Tuesday and into Wednesday. Similar situation down in Chico. Chance of showers there, and I think it's going to be a rain issue for most of us out there, at least especially in the valley. But yeah, like I said, those snow levels are going to be dropping as we head towards through Tuesday, through Wednesday. And then in the big picture, past Thursday as well. So I do think there are some signs of life in the pattern, that much is for sure. Now, taking a look at the coast, of course, as usual, this is where the better rain chances are as we head throughout the week whenever the systems plow through. First contact, always the coast, right? Widespread 50s sticking around throughout the week, getting down into the lower 50s, maybe even upper 40s as you head a little bit inland there. So yeah, there is some cool air out there. Check it out, Weaverville, out towards Trinity County, you get some lower to mid 40s there as well towards the end of the week. So yes, an active pattern is coming. This much I can tell you. It's going to be a little bit rambunctious. I love that word. If you watch me any times, you know I love that word, right? And I think that really is kind of very apt for the next several days, really for the next couple of weeks as we head into 2024. And it's kind of crazy, like I said, but we are heading into 2024. So try to make it a good New Year's weekend. Stay dry out there on this kind of gloomy day.